with Dr. Ali. It is another amazing day, and I am literally taking a break from my day to literally take some time out for my mind, my body, and not my business right now. Hello, CEOs. As you guys are popping in, say hi. Your hi does matter. And I am literally taking off my jacket. I just went around the park. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. How many of you guys actually go outside when you're working? There's my park. I'm going to show you guys a quick picture. During my lunchtime, I decided to take a walk, and I walked around the park 3 times, y'all. Today it was 3 times. I'm not sure how many miles that was, but I do know on my Peloton app, I was able to do 20 minutes walking and then another 10-minute warm up and then a 20-minute session. So that felt super good today. And during that time, I was really getting clear on so many things that are happening right now. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about these 3 things that I do for mind, body, and for my business to keep me going and growing. So if you don't know, I'm Dr. Ali. I'm a business coach. I'm also a host, a retreat host leader. I train a lot of people on how to host retreats, different types of retreats. I also host retreats in Aruba and all over the world, where I either help CEOs to rest and reset, or I help CEOs learn how to plan retreats into their business and how to make it profitable. So I am now returning from 3 days, I like to say 2 nights, 3 days with my brothers in Aruba. We have a Aruba sanctuary. They took the week off and they went to spend some time down there in the sanctuary. And one of the things that they were able to express to me, especially one who is a doctor, a physician, and who just went there because he needed a break, right? He needed to reset. He's a dad, he's a business person, he's also a CEO, he's also um, living in the Midwest, and the weather was crazy last week, along with the weather of the entire world. But it's the physical weather, the political weather, the mental weather. A lot is happening around us. So everybody needed a break. You ever had a time when you just needed a break? I need a break. So we took a break and we went down to the sanctuary. And in that space, we actually did some reconnecting and talking and strategizing on what it is that we wanted to do once we left. First of all, we did nothing. We chilled, we ate, we relaxed by the beach, we talked, we had really deep conversations, because sometimes you don't have the time to have conversations with people on the phone. But when you go into a sanctuary and you have that time to breathe and relax and chill and really tap in, you get an opportunity to go past those surface conversations and get into real deeper conversations, childhood, what's happening, really happening now in our lives. And it was so refreshing. We spoke about laughter, things that we didn't even know about each other came up during our time away. They went down before me. Sorry, they went down before me. And during that time they were away, they got to connect together with each other. Hey guys, I see you popping in. I'm talking all about mind, body, and business, and using moments to reset, rest and reset. I'm sharing about how I did that with my brothers in our Aruba sanctuary. I also have a home in Aruba that I host individuals. This time it was my family members who are also CEOs, and we use that time to rest and reset and reconnect with each other. And I needed it too, right? So even as a leader and someone who hosts and train others, I did this one with my family because I needed that rest and reset because of all the environmental stress and chaos that's happening inside of New York and in America. So I said, hey guys, they were going out. I went down for the weekend. Of course, we took care of stuff for the sanctuary, for the house, to get it better for our other guests. And we also took that time to connect. So the reason why I'm doing this message about our mental state status and things that we could do to reset our mindset, things that we could do to reset and shift, right? And just sharing my own experiences and also asking you, what are you doing for your mind, body, business reset? Are you allowing yourselves opportunity to take breaks? Are you allowing yourself opportunities to travel, possibly, even though all that's happening around the world? So another thing that showed up for us is they had traveled literally around that time when the big situation happened. And it was nerve wracking, right? Because we're now traveling in the midst of this, but we're using our faith and we're using ourselves to support each other so we can continue living, even though things are happening in our environment. And even throughout it all, there's still a nervousness that's there. But when we have each other and we're supporting each other and we're feeling that shift in how we feel, we're feeling that shift in how we're engaging and the things that we need to do to not live in fear, right? So that mental work, that mental wellness work that we continue to do, we could do it with your family, you could do it with a group of others. I'm also going to be hosting a small group at the end of March that'll be coming down. Their CEOs are going to be working together on developing their plan into Q2, right? Helping them to reset in their business, themselves, and then their business. So just letting you know that it all comes into play. The body part came in as we made sure that we went out, we got tapped into nature. In the sanctuary itself, there's a pool and there's other wellness aspects inside of it, mango trees and coconut trees and just peace, right? Just peace. Somebody type out the word peace, because we're at a state now, especially as CEOs, that we have to align ourselves to peace, more peace. And as we begin to create situations for more peace, as we begin to as, live through all the challenges that are happening around us, may you also continue to make sure that you create the time to rest, create the time to reset, and allow yourself opportunities. If you need to travel, if you need to get together with other positive, like-minded individuals, reach out to me. If you want to join us in our sanctuaries, I'll definitely let you know about the ones we have this year. But through it all, don't live in fear. And at least this is what I tell myself, and that's what we spoke about a lot this weekend. Not living in fear, not living in the unknown, not allowing the unknown and the fear to come and captivate us in the process, right? So making sure we're taking time out for our mental health, making sure we're taking time out for our our own growth, right? Our body, our wellness, what we're putting into our bodies, taking breaks and going out and taking walks, right? During lunch, not always getting ourselves so caught up in the busyness of life that we forget to rest and reset. So I hope you're hearing me, because I've done a few of these and people haven't heard me. So I'm hoping you're hearing me. And not only hearing me, I'm hoping you're receiving this message that you need to hear today. What are some of the things that you're going to do this month for your own mental health, for your own body health, and for your own business health? That is where we're working on our whole 360 whole being for 2025 and beyond. And that's what you're going to see me posting a lot more of. That's what you're going to see with my videos. If you like this, you'll catch a lot of my others. I'm also an autism CEO mom. So in the process of being an autism mom, I have to do this to keep my own self sane, right? To make sure I'm smiling and laughing and still honoring each moment as the day unfolds, unknown unfolds, as the chaos sometimes happen. How do we create that space for that peace, for that ability to rest, for that ability to reset? So before we pop off, let's take a few minutes just to take a few deep breaths in. We're going to take 3 whole breaths in just to reset ourselves before I pop off. As I do it with myself, feel free to join me. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. 3, 4, 5, and release. 4, 5. Let's take another deep breath in for 5 counts. In for 5, hold for 5, release for 5. Ready, set, go. In, hold, release. And I'm going to do one more just for bonus time because that felt so good. Another in for 5, hold for 5, release for 5, and then go ahead and reset your day. It was an honor talking with you. In, hold, release. All the best to you. Have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys another day.